What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5-Minute Rants. So today, everybody, for the full 5 minutes, we're going to talk about working on the business, and we're going to talk about why it is important to actually work on the business. And here is why. Working in the business does not actually build or create a business. Working on the business is actually what builds the machine. So Andrew and I, when we started, we used to talk a lot about how we do not want to be in the machine. We don't want to be in the business. We want to work on the business and be outside of the machine. And if you're building a company, this is how you need to think. You need to have dedicated time. If you're, a solo entrepreneur right now, somebody fresh out the gate, and you've started a business, you need to have dedicated time to where you're actually building the internal infrastructure of the company. And honestly, I think that most people who are in business and have started business, they neglect working on the business. And you can see this. There's a lot of people who want to be investors. I don't think there's anything wrong with being an investor. There's a lot of people who want to have a career. That's okay. That's cool. There's a lot of business people who want to have a company. And then the problem is they ignore the infrastructure work. Investors don't build infrastructure. They normally invest in somebody who does build infrastructure. And I think it's very important to see that a lot of the work that is avoided in business is actually building the business. A lot of what is avoided is actually creating the processes, going through and having offering creation, creating the offerings, what you're going to sell, going through and creating training for the team, oversight, measurement, all these things that go hand in hand with running a successful company and establishing a company. Nobody wants to do this. And it's really interesting to me because along my journey, meeting people who are fresh in business, halfway through their journey in business, and even older out of business, it seems to be a common theme that this is the work that people don't want to do. So if you're looking to actually have a cool career, by the way, just as a total side note, you're looking to get into something that would be really beneficial in your life, you are somebody who would implement processes and infrastructure within a company. You learn this and you'll be set because everybody is looking for some sort of person who does this, right? And I'm not saying that there aren't people who don't want to do this. That's not what I'm getting at. Alex Hormozi said that the magic that you're looking for is in the work that you're not doing. And that's really true. And that is what I'm talking about for most people who are starting a company or wanting to do a company. They're not actually building the things that they should build. And then they don't train or teach anybody within the business on how to build what needs to be built. That's the other thing, is there's no investment in the people to actually build a company, because the ultimate goal is to where you have a team who is building with you and creating with you. At least in my opinion, this is my goal, because I want to invest personally, and this is part of my personal greater good, invest in people to where they're building and creating the things in life that they want to build and create. So Steve Jobs talked about how you either, as an inventor, either find somebody who wants to invest in you and your idea, or you've got to go off and start your own thing. And he said most people who want to create have to end up going out on their own because nobody wants to invest in that. I think that the way to really move forward in life is to invest in creation, is to invest in people who want to create, is to invest in a company that really believes in building and creating, that really believes in moving forward in a positive direction. And I think that this is the best way to do business. And the reason why is you have zero business without people. And if you are in business, you're in the business of people and operating with people, partnering with people, and selling to people. So you have all this different aspects with people, but if you're not creating and building and investing in people that way, you're not going to run the way that you want to run. And this all goes on to actually building a company with infrastructure. I know that I've digressed some in this opposite direction, but I think it's important to see that all of this is predicated about building infrastructure, making things repeatable and simple, and then being able to create an environment for ingenuity, creativity, and serving others. And all of this comes from working on the business. So if you're new to business, start working on the business. Start working on your processes, how sales, right, happens, how marketing happens. Start documenting things. and then you'll watch stuff change. Anyways, guys, I'm out of time, so I'll catch you later. Peace.